الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا الكريم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mike Ibrahim, and I just wanted to give a few words of advice to everybody in general, because I think it's very important to bring up this topic. This topic is not brought up much because people are afraid of bringing it up, and people are afraid of opening up their mouth about it because they're afraid of the consequences about it. And I think it's very important that we all should talk about fahsha, because we're bombarded by fahsha every single day of our lives. Whether you're driving on the highway, whether you're going to work, whether you're coming back home from work, whether you're going to school or not, it's very, very, very everywhere basically. It's very important. We are bombarded and shot at with fahsha wherever you go. You may try to go to school, it's all over the place. You go to work, if the secretary is at work, she's so how are you today? But when you go home to your wife, she's not so happy. So when you realize there's a difference, there's conflict in the home. Fahsha is a huge thing that we all have to at least talk about, inshallah ta'ala, but especially with youth these days. I'm just gonna go and shoot you guys with it. Pornography addiction. Pornography addiction is very common. Very, very common. But what's most important that I wanted to open up with is that Muslims are the main people that I'm talking about. And it's a shame. It's not only a shame, but it's a sense of urgency. We all need to open ourselves up and realize it's there, and we can't deny it anymore. And we can't say, oh, my kid, he's so good, he doesn't even do that stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking. You shouldn't even be talking about this because it's not even important. My son or my friend or my cousin or my brother, he doesn't do this. He's good. So you shouldn't even be talking about it. No, we have to really be serious about this because it's important, because it's affecting our iman every single time or every single day. And we don't even know about it because they're so secretive. Nobody wants to do you think when they're doing something like this and they're not proud of it, and they know if they were to come to you and talk to you about it that you'll go nuts? Do you think that they're going to come to you? No, they're not. So what I'm trying to say is we got to open up to our youth. We got to open up to our friends and family. We have to open up as a whole ummah together, because if we don't stay together, where are they going to go? You know, they're going to seek advice from somewhere else. From elsewhere. They're gonna go to school, and what kind of friends are at public schools these days? You know, they're gonna be like, oh man, I have this kada, whatever, you know, and they're gonna give them advice, and they're gonna say, go for it, man, go for it, you're so lucky. They're not gonna tell them, man, that's haram, you shouldn't do it. We have to open up so that we can solve the problem rather than denying the problem and running away from it. So inshallah ta'ala, that's a topic to be discussed, that's a topic to be studied, and also a topic to diagnose for every Muslim family rather. We have to keep our eyes open, and we have to help each other out. We have to talk to each other and communicate and find out, what are you doing? What are your problems? And we also have to fix them with what? With the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. With His book, with His advice, with His prescriptions that He offers us in His book, with His amthal, with His examples. He gives us many examples, and we have the best example, the Rasul, the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He's the best example that will ever be, in general, ever in anything. And He's the only man Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that's followed in everything, so we should follow Him. And at least one aspect of our lives, with the rest of our life, we're actually running away from it. But at least in one aspect, try to follow him in order to, inshallah ta'ala, gradually follow him in every way, inshallah ta'ala. And that's, inshallah, through the Quran. Anyways, in conclusion, I just wanted to, inshallah ta'ala, end this talk with make dua, inshallah ta'ala. And for those of you who are addicted, for those of you who are stuck and hooked, I would recommend a few things, inshallah ta'ala. I'm not going to take too long. First thing is fasting. Fasting can be very effective. Fasting can help you if it's done right. If you do it with the right intentions, you will be inshallah effective. If you make the right intentions, and when you fast, you realize that you where your eyes look, right, and what are your habits. You'll realize your habits when you pay close attention to yourself. Because when your needs or your desires are not met, because all day you're not eating, so when your desires are not met, that opens up the door for you to focus on your spiritual side, to notice what are your habits, to notice what are the bad things that you often do that you don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? So inshallah ta'ala, fasting is a key role. The second thing, dua. Dua is very, very important. It keeps your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you keep that connection, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will support you, because He sees that you're trying to make, some little effort here and there. He'll help you, of course, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who's going to help you instead of Him? Who? I can't help you. Nobody can help you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Well, inshallah ta'ala, with that, I leave you, inshallah ta'ala, and thank you so much. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.